That's rude, News.
That's so rude.
If you're ever in California, come to Sip. We have really good drinks.
Bam. Sip. 2 locations, Westwood and Rowland Heights.
Thank you very much.
We like the subtle approach here.
Submitted by Nancy from England loves JK.
Oh.
We love you too, England.
Yay!
How do you know, Nancy? Did you ask everyone there? Do your fucking job.
Wow.
Elon Musk is apologizing after calling one of the Thai rescuers a pedo.
Oh, why would he do that?
I think that the rescuer said some shit about
I'll
Elon.
show you.
Yeah.
Show you. Okay. So,
Show me.
right.
I want to know it.
Of being lonely.
Tell me why I can't be there where you are.
All I know is he made that fucking little missile for that little kid that to go through the cave and shit, but it didn't
So
get
he
used.
created this mini sub.
Submarine.
Yup.
This mini
You see
sub.
that fucking
Elon
missile?
Musk.
Dude, can you imagine being that thing and you're cramped as shit and it's like
Oh, I would die. I would die.
they said it was an 11-hour round trip in and out of that
Nope.
cave. So imagine sitting there in the dark and then like what if they drop it and you fall to the ground and then it stops moving
It's
completely?
an 11-hour
already
trip
can't
to
even
get
breathe.
out of
They said it
there.
was in and out. Or I mean 11-hour round trip.
It just looks like a dildo.
Half of that is for the kid coming.
It's a vibrator.
Oh, I don't even know. But that's what I don't know.
You don't, but then what if they threw like a little iPad for you? They give you an iPad, so even though you're trapped in a little thing, you know you have a little iPad.
But what if they just drop you and you hit the ground and then it stops moving?
Then you die.
They'll go get you.
And what if they died?
But people know you're in there. That's the thing. You know.
Yeah, so then Elon Musk, he kept like publicizing like, oh, I just came out of cave 3. And like a lot of people were like, oh my God, shut up. We get it. You're in Thailand trying to help. But then he was saying like, well, you know, a lot of people ask me like, is there anything I can do? So then that's when he started creating this mini sub, which he said that he was talking to the cave people and making sure that whatever he is creating can be usable. But this diver here, one of the experts who was integral in the rescuing of the boys, he said this.
What your thoughts on Elon Musk's idea was?
And stick his submarine where it hurts. Just had absolutely no chance of working. He had no conception of what the cave passage was like. The submarine, I believe, was about 5'6" long, rigid, so it wouldn't have gone round corners or round any obstacles. It wouldn't have made the first 50 meters into the cave from the dive start point. Just a PR stunt.
But he went into the cave on Tuesday.
He was asked to leave very quickly. And so he should have been.
Why is he such a dick like that? Like he's so bitter.
Elon Musk, didn't they ask?
Some people are bitter because they think it's all for the limelight.
Yeah.
And then some people are like, hey man, like whether it is or not, we should be encouraging billionaires to do nice shit. Because hey, like if you think about all the other billionaires out there, they're not doing shit like this.
No one else is doing it.
And and even if they are, like it's not a lot of them. You know, it's
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought the reaction was like that. I thought he was just gonna be like, well, it just doesn't make sense. You know, like this is the reason why. But he looked.
he was like,
Yeah, I was
that
like,
guy.
It's like he's like, well, your $50 million sub wouldn't even fit anyways. It's like, dude, at least he's doing something with his own money.
Stick it up his ass.
How come he's so entitled? Like that's not even his like.
Yeah, because
his
it's
own
almost like
people.
a billionaire brought over fucking, I don't know, like 5 million gallons of milk to feed hungry children.
Well,
in
they're
Africa.
allergic to milk.
And they're like, well, he can stick it up his ass because it's a PR stunt. They don't even like milk. And it's like,
Let them stop.
they're trying to feed people.
The credit that he's getting for no help, and then it's just him coming in. It's kind of like the politician that comes in and fucking just cuts the ribbon or digs the fucking first scoop of dirt and throws it. But then there's the guys that do the real work, which is him, and maybe he wanted the recognition. I don't know. Because those guys are the real heroes, the divers. They actually did the fucking sweat, and no one knows their names. No one really.
Yeah, so then this diver after that.
He's a
went-
diver?
Yeah, he was the cave diver. He was like one of the experts that masterminded the whole rescue.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, he was the guy that was at a hooker vacation in Thailand, and he says, "What? They need divers!" And then he ran out. No, I'm just kidding. I made that. I made it up.
So then
I made it up.
That should sound hella real though, bro.
No, I know.
So this.
It's like fucking a hooker.
What tweet? Would you like to read this tweet?
Okay, so heard about Elon Musk's rescue submarine. The cave diver who masterminded the Thai cave rescue called it a PR stunt. That was the politest thing he said. You might be wondering, well, he tried to help. Let me explain with this thread and this NYT piece.
Yeah, so then Elon responds with this.
Never saw this British expat guy who lives in Thailand, sus, at any point when we were there in the caves. Only people in sight were the Thai Navy and Army guys who were great. Thai Navy SEALs escorted us in, total opposite of wanting us to leave.
And the next one.
Water level was actually very low and still not flowing. You could literally have swum to Cave 5 with no gear, which is obvious how the kids got in. If not true, then I challenge the dude to show final rescue video. Huge credit to Pump and Generator team, unsung heroes here. You know what? Don't bother showing me the video. We will make one of the mini sub pod. Oh, we will make one of the mini sub pod going all the way to K5. No problemo. Sorry, pedo guy. You really did ask for it.
Yeah, and then
Pedo guy.
And then someone ended up saying like, "Whoa, that's rude," like or uncalled for, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
But
he
it's
ends up
funny.
responding something like, "Oh, watch, we'll see." Something along the lines of that. It's deleted, so I couldn't pull it up for you guys.
What if he did some research on him? Like, who the fuck is this dude?
He was there for a Thai little boy vacation.
I bet you.
Okay, no, I don't know
13-year-old girls and
that.
shit.
Yeah. I don't know this, but then when I was in Thailand, Bangkok specifically, there were so many fucking tourists, old white dudes with little ass Thai girls.
Ew.
There was so many fucking holding hands on the street, fucking riding scooters together everywhere. And then so we were on the back of a pickup truck just fucking flipping them off, every single one. Fuck you. We were like 13
job.
years old. But it was so, huh?
That's all they could do. That's awesome.
Yeah, we were just like flipping them off. Fuck you. But it was like weird.
This is for your church, right?
Yeah, we were with my church group. Funny people, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We were fighting for God, right? Yeah.
So many layers to this story.
Yeah.
Because number one, it was a church event, and number two, you're also 13. Like flipping the bitch. You want this asshole, don't you? Punk bitch.
Yeah, we were like 13, 14 at a church mission trip, and it was
doing it too.
It was like a truck. So they have these taxis out there that are like kind of makeshift taxis. Yeah, but no, they're just pickup trucks, and then they put like a little like a cab in the back, and then they weld bars on the cab too. So if you want to hang off the side, you could stand on the bumper and hang on the bar.
So Asian.
So then, it's not safe at all. But they were letting us kids just fucking hang there, and we would just hang on the bumper and just flip people off all day. Like, fuck you. It was so awesome.
That sounds kind of fun though.
It was so fun.
To go to Thailand, just yell out "Pedo" to like all the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Now I just want to go to Thailand and just meet these guys and just go, yuck,
Yeah, right?
gross,
Right?
and just walk away and just be thinking about the rest of the day. Yuck.
Yeah, so then Elon, he ended up tweeting.
Don't judge it unless you've tried it.
Oh god. Why are they British? Ugh.
Nah.
Oh, they're British expats. That's probably what they're saying. You don't know these delicacies.
Oh, fuck no.
So then Elon Musk ended up tweeting at this person who tweeted out like this whole breakdown of the whole fiasco with the diver and Musk. And so he ends up responding to that tweet saying, "As this well-written article suggests, my words were spoken in anger after Mr. Unsworth said several untruths and suggested I engage in a sexual act with the mini-sub, which had been built as an act of kindness and according to specifications from the dive team leader. Nonetheless, his actions against me do not justify my actions against him, and for that I apologize to Mr. Unsworth and to the companies I represent as a leader. The fault is mine and mine alone. There was a 4% drop in Tesla stock."
From him saying that shit?
I would have just been like straight up, like, fuck you, bitch. I'm saving the earth. Deal with that. Sign the check.
I would
All
have
of
took the
the
4% just so I could call him a pedo.
All of Tesla's investors were calling out for him to apologize or else they're gonna pull out.
Oh, I see.
So like he
That's why I'll never be a billionaire with a public company.
He doesn't like, I don't understand why it's like PR stunt. He doesn't need PR. The fool made a fucking flamethrower for people. That's enough PR for everyone. I still want one.
Made a flamethrower?
Yeah, dude.
The Boring Company.
It was like $800. You could just bought a flamethrower.
I think
dude.
it just sucks because today we live in a world where actors, politicians, and the most powerful and most popular people, you question their integrity. Even if one of them is doing some charity work for the love of charity or whatever, because just how much attention they get, cameras swarm them and all that. Even if they want to low-key do it, because there's a lot of celebs that do it low-key, but there's paparazzi and all these people that come in and they want to publicize it.
Paul Walker, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Shitty. Like there's that one girl that got convicted or something, and Kim Kardashian paid for her like something awesome. She paid for her lawyer fees because this chick, I think like
the little girl that she killed the dude that
raped her or some
for
shit?
prostitution.
Yeah. And Kim Kardashian offered to pay for all the lawyer fees and shit, and people are like still shitting on her. Like after all these years, all the charity and shit, they're like, well, she's just a fucking video hoe. Bitch, she's done more. That video has given her
nice
an opportunity.
How fucking dare you?
She's helped so many people, and people are like, well, celebrities should donate more. They have so much money. No matter what they do, people are just gonna be like, well, it's either a PR stunt or they could have given more. Like, fuck you. You don't even fucking give $5 to a homeless guy in the corner.
Did they at least have this argument after the kids were out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was after.
It would suck if the kids are still in there.
No, it was
and then they're just fucking arguing back and forth.
I think while the kids were still in there, people were mad at him for creating that fucking missile. And
That's
shit.
too soon. That's like, it's about the kids. Let's just get the kids out before you start pointing fingers and all that bullshit.
I think I heard somewhere that the rescuers actually reached out to Elon Musk to see if there's anything that he can do to help too.
It was fans tweeting at him. I don't know if it was the rescuers themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean whether if it's like honest or not, if billionaires are gonna put money toward help and whatever, then fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
But then that's
They're
so
not profiting from
discouraging. Everything that just happened at Elon is like discouraging, probably.
Yeah, it is.
He brought out batteries too, to like the Tesla batteries to help pump out the water too. Like the dude actually helped, and you're talking shit on him. It makes no fucking sense.
How come no one tweeted at me to go help?
What would you have done?
We gave out free Uncle Sam hats.
The water.
Well, you can't even go to the dentist when your teeth are hurting. I don't know what the fuck you could help.
I feel like Bart's response would be like, sorry, I'm gonna be busy.
Sip out free Uncle Sam hats and
That's all they need.
and gym passes.
Oh yeah, we would have brought him water
Next time there's stronger swimmers for next time.
and in barbell sweaters because they're cold.